I'm Bob Foster. I'm a dairy farmer. I'm part of a fifth generation farm in Middlebury, Vermont, Foster Brothers Farm. Well, to me, uh, sustainability is all about good stewardship. And we've had an anaerobic digester since 1982 and a composting operation for 17 years now. Trying to close the loops closer to home, which is what, to me, good stewardship's about, which is now being sort of branded as sustainability.
Detlefson with the International Dairy Foods Association. I've actually been involved with sustainability before the word became vogue, and over the years the dairy processing industry in particular has always focused on efficiencies and trying to make the best use of the resources that it has. So we've focused a lot on water reduction, energy reduction, and waste reduction in the dairy processing industry. Several years ago, though, those efforts got a new energy boost, so to speak, and that the word sustainability caught on. And clearly a lot of media attention's been focused on it. But in essence, I got involved with sustainability because the member companies needed to be more efficient. They saw the benefit and they were pursuing it. And then it became much more in vogue. And here we are today where everybody has sustainability on the tip of their tongue and they're trying to do, I guess, what the right thing is and what the right thing has always been.
Well, my name is Craig Metz and I'm the CEO of NSAVE. I think I have a deep family history of the dairy industry. I'm the first generation off the family farm, 200 years of dairy farming. And my grandfather became involved in the rural electric co-op back in the early 40s. And he realized that in order for his farm to be sustainable, he needed to bring electricity to the farm. And I like to think that I'm carrying on in my grandfather's footsteps. I believe that we need to bring energy efficiency to rural America, and that's why I'm involved in this process.
I'm Dana Allen from Garland Dairy Farms in Eyota, Minnesota. We believe that sustainability and dairy go hand in hand. Dairy has a great story to tell, and talking about the great things that we've already done and continue to do on our farms is paramount to us communicating.
My name is Dennis Hobenschild. I'm with Hobenschild Farm Dairy. I'm president of that, with my two sons and my wife. Probably going to start a little different here. I'm being carbon neutral. I actually started with my dad back in the 52s, and we called it being carbon neutral. And sustainability, the word sustainability hadn't existed, or wasn't there then. But he always used to say is, whatever we use, we have to replace. And that kind of went along with us taking the manure back out on the field and spreading it out and not just dumping it in one place and to get rid of it. That's when it really never hit home until it was back in the 70s during that first energy crisis. And that's where, that's when it started hitting home. And I was in college and doing research on how do you make animal manure more plant available, because we actually, back then, you couldn't afford the fertilizer with the fossil fuel prices. So that's when it actually started for me.